It's an Eastern Conference matchup as the Atlanta Hawks come into town in this game. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. You'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. Earlier in the season, it was Toronto coming away with the loss in this matchup against Atlanta.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
And going back to the NBA draft night 2018, you remember this, when we first saw Luka Doncic traded for Trae Young.
And there's been so much talk about this trade, Kevin. I think we can agree both teams, it's paid dividends for both franchises. They've made immediate impacts, and in terms of Trae, he's quickly become one of the league's elite scorers.
And the basket is good.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Back to Brunson. Toronto working the ball around now. Pass to Dick. 5 on the clock. The Raptors need to get a shot up. And that's good. Jalen Brunson for 3. Brunson's got 5.
And in the past few years, Brunson's percentages from the corner has been outstanding, well above league average.
Now, here is Young. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Wow, what a luxury, Brent, it is to have Trae Young head up this team.
Unbelievable, just a walking bucket, and there's nights where you could just expect something special is coming at the hands of Trae Young. So much success in the early part of his career, and he hasn't slowed down. Not only is Young an excellent free throw shooter, he's also mastered the art of drawing those fouls. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Now, here is Young. For the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Daniels, no good. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Hook shot. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
In the corner, Daniels. Back to Brunson. There's a screen by Washington. Pass to Brunson. Puts up a deep 3. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks leading. Young with no one around. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. He's got 6.
All about getting into a rhythm as a shooter. When Trae Young finds his, he's pretty fine at taking those shots.
The shot's good from Brunson. And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. And the Hawks making a change here. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Gasol screen. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
It's amazing just how trusted Brunson is with the basketball.
Outside Garland. In the corner, it's Hunter. Outside Garland. From down in the low post, it goes. Garland's got 5 now.
Garland is so small that if there's a little bit of room, he's going to find a sliver.
Pass to Brunson. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
He's firing on all cylinders. Has to be happy with his 4 of 5 shooting from the field so far.
Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
All free throws good from Garland.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Brunson driving inside. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
In the corner, it's Hunter. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, the footwork for Hunter there was really solid, able to catch and shoot.
And here's Brunson outside. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
At the line.
And he's good on the second.
Well, the lefty listed at 6'1", Jalen Brunson. It's a bit of a different matchup. He's just so physical, and he can play on and off the ball. Dare I call it funky?
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's the hook. And it's off the back rim. No good. Pass to Daniel. Now Brunson. For Murray. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Hawks lead by 2. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Garland surveying the D. Pass to Hunter. Back to Garland. Atlanta calls timeout. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that lead?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Daniels with it. Still without a basket. Pass to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. And he drives in. Fires the 3.
Like the defensive effort from Young there. He gave it all and was rewarded with the miss.
And here is Drummond. Back to Young. Drummond a screen from outside the arc. Young's shot is off.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Pass to Daniel. Now here's Brunson. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Brunson's got 19 points.
Moments left to go. Bravo to Brunson for staying cool.
We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
And it's in there.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Pass to Brunson. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And a deep three from Young. The offensive rebound. And Drummond throws it down.
And Drummond can sit on that weak side block or in front of the rim and just be a tough guy to move out from the lane. He'll get those offensive rebounds.
To the inside. Gasol. And Gasol with the dunk.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
So both teams making some changes here. Outside Garland. Over Jones. The Hawks again can't hit. From past the arc. And it's Griffin with the rebound. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Hawks. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Inside. Back to Jones. Pass to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And Barrett will give you these kind of flashes. He got up that time.
The Hawks leading. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, DeJounte Murray grew up in South Seattle. He said a lot of stuff goes on. It was rough. But NBA veteran and fellow Rainier Beach graduate Jamal Murray tried to help him. Murray says he always stayed positive with me and my family. You'd say that kid has a chance. And every summer we played pickup. I knew I could be okay if I stayed working. Kevin?
And he did. D.A., thanks so much for the report. 1:04 left to play in the first half. To the paint. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Pass to White. Here's Brown. Nothing on the board. Down low. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Outside Garland. Outside Abdul-Jabbar. Misses the hook.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
White, good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
The wide open look here for Garland. Hits the three-point bomb. Garland's got 13.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Now here's Jones. Here's Garuba. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Hawks on top. They lead by 2. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. From deep three-point land, it's not going to go for him.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Abdul-Jabbar can't get it to go. Toronto trailing. Here's Garuba. Hasn't made one yet. Connects from three-point range.
Barrett had some time to focus there, and he made that one count.
And the slashing lefty, R.J. Barrett. Brent always looking to go downhill.
Yeah, and that's his strength, literally. As he improves as a perimeter player, that's going to help him out. But, man, that strength and his ability to go through guys, it's special.
To the middle. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Murray not too bad at creating his own offense off the dribble.
Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Toronto shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
Looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. The Hawks trailing. And here's Young. 11 points in the game. And the shot goes in. Young's got 13.
Man, we see this from Trey often, his ability to take over games with his scoring.
Brunson with a clean look. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Now Daniels, still scoreless. Pass to Brunson. Over to the left wing. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Young for 3. They grab their own miss. Hunter on the wing. Second chance shot. And there's the nice layup by Griffin. Griffin's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Pass to Brunson. There's the 3. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Back to Young. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the layup. 6 points for him.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways. Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Atlanta calls timeout. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Garland with it. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Garland showing some awareness on the pick and roll, breaking down the defense on the pick and roll action.
From deep Washington. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And Garland has it in the corner. Gasol with the steal. And now here comes Daniel. Eating the break from deep Washington. Atlanta with the rebound. Pass to Caruso. It's blocked. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. And then Washington with the dunk.
Gotta love the overall court awareness. Gasol always knows when there's a wide open teammate ready to shoot, and sometimes makes a dribble to set defenders up before delivering.
The 3 from Garland. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. Inside. Here's Gasol. Garland with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 3. Drummond a screen. Takes the 3. And Drummond throws it down.
Yeah, Drummond's going to go right back up into that physical play, and he's still going to finish strong.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Gasol. Off target at the rim.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Pass to Drummond. Back to Garland. Lets it go with a 3. Another miss by Garland. And here's Brunson outside. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Hawks lead by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Hawks leading. Now, here is Young. Pulls up on the wing, and right through it goes. Young's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Hawks. Here's Brunson driving the lane. Murray with the defensive effort.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Brunson, no good.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Young from outside hits it from three-point range. And now it's a 12-point Hawks lead.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half. Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Three-pointer, Daniels. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Shots good from Young.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Pass to Daniels. Back to Brunson from about 19 feet. Atlanta leading by 12. Young fires away from outside. Again, Young missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And here's Brunson outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And showing some acrobatic play there, Murray up to the rim.
And that one drops. Brunson's got 23.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
The kick out to Young. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Young with some of the fastest hands in the NBA. Easy to see why.
From deep, Brunson. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Sinks the triple. Daniels has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Shots good from Young. Young's got 16 points here in the second half.
And there's some agility as Trae Young maneuvers to the shot he wants.
From deep, Brunson. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Atlanta.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
They pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Trae Young.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Pass to Dick. Here's Gasol. Brunson with it. Will it go? The long distance three is buried.
How about the response from Brunson, nailing 3 of his own?
Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Shakes him. And he gets the bucket. Young's got 34.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
24 seconds left in the game. Here's Young. Clock at 6. From deep three-point territory. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up.